In this video, I'm going to show you how to find suppliers, verify if they're suppliers, how to find their contact info, and how to track them. So this is the template I use. Basically, the name is for the name of the distributor, URL, their email, contact form, registration, and this part is basically when I contact them, because I want to know how long has it been since I contact them and what method I've used. Did I send an email? Did I fill up the contact form, or did I fill up the registration? I also quickly added phone number. All right, so as you already know, I'm using this method searching in Google using the search operators. In this case, I'm using the brand Kong, and I use and wholesale or distributor. What it does, I'm searching for everything that has the word Kong in it because it's a very popular pet supply toy brand, and telling the Amazon, telling to Google that I'm looking for this and the word wholesale or the distributor. So if on the website is not the word wholesale, I'm also looking for the website that would have a distributor on it. Basically, these are the results I want to be somewhere on this website, right? So the first result is Kong by Wholesale Pet. Wholesale pet, that's easy. We always ask, is it a retailer or is it a distributor? I mean, it already has the word wholesale in it. It's easy to spot a distributor. They usually carry like tons of brands. So if you land on their website, you immediately see different brands, different kind of products, and that's exactly what we're looking for. So this is one of the distributors I actually know. So that's very easy. Here's the email, and here there's the contact page. Okay, they don't have a contact form, but I'm gonna copy paste this email here. I'm going to also add their phone number. That's it. Their URL, wholesale pet. They don't have registration. I mean, they do on the top, but we always want to make sure it's a wholesale registration, right? And sometimes it's easy to spot because they in this case they're being asked for state and tax resale. Always make sure that the registration is not for like being a retailer or something. You're really looking for that distributor or wholesale or B2B registration. Whether it say the registration should be called like this, or if it's not, you know, they would be asking for something like a resale certificate, tax ID. So this is indeed a registration page. So great. All right, let's move on. Kong Toys. I'm not going to go there just because it's the brand itself. Pallet Fly. Yeah, I recommend to skip it, as well as Fair. King Wholesale Pet Supplies. Great. I see the word Kong being in here. I also see it here in the description. I usually look at the result first before I even open it. I'm looking for any of those keywords that I have added in the search bar. So I'm going to open this. They do have this Kong toy. So yes, it also has the word wholesale in it. So I already know it's a wholesale, it's a distributor. They do have a bunch of brands in here, so it's confirmed distributor. Great. All right. So I usually just go straight up to the footer. This part of the website is called footer, and most of the time you find either like a contact us page, or like in this case, I will immediately get the contact info I'm looking for. There you go. Phone number. That's about it. Okay, copy paste the URL and King Wholesale. Okay, King Wholesale. Let me see if there's a registration. There's a sign in. Here's the register on the top. We do sell brick and mortars, this and that. Good. The below business types are restricted. Includes business who sells to multiple channels. They don't like Amazon sellers, like most of the, distributors. It's very common. The thing is, if you'd be able to negotiate the actually getting the wholesale account with them, that's a huge win. We already know we're going to get probably rejected, but if you want to take it a step further, you can call first and discuss, make some kind of deal. If you move on without even trying, you're just doing the same as everybody else. And we don't want to be like the others, right? So we can try first. But yes, we do have their contact, including a registration page. Cool. Let's move to the next one. These are the sponsored products. I don't usually look at them. All right, this one. I never seen this one. Hoffman Animal Care. It says our brand, Kong, check it. Yeah, big brands, cool. They also offer private labeling, but so far it seems like your standard distributor. So straight to the bottom, we have the phone number. We do have an email. And we do have here a contact page. Sometimes you can just, oh, there you go, a contact form, there you go. You probably saw that the address is not real American, but many brands, distributors, manufacturers would have like multiple distribution centers around Europe, US in this case, obviously. But yeah, become a dealer, cool. Yeah, so the actual registration URL is right there on the side, so I will just basically put it the same here. Hoffman Animal Care, name Hoffman Animal Care. Great. Cool. All right. Let's move on to the next one. Kong USA. No, probably. It has nothing to do with, with our brand. Here, Kong, wholesale pet toy supplier. Great. Okay, let me see. Prestige products. All right. Never seen this website before. I like what I see, bunch of different products, mostly by Kong or only Kong in this case, but it's only because I'm on the page dedicated to Kong products only. There you go. Now I have a mix of many more brands and products. It says log in to see the pricing. Yeah, most of the distributors won't show you any pricing without logging first because they don't want to their pricing to be public. Right, so okay, so I'm gonna copy this, Prestige products. I'm gonna look for here, contact us, because email is not there in the footer. I do have it in here. Do they have contact form? No, we are on the contact page and there's no contact form, but we do have a phone number. And perhaps even the wholesale registration, which I also usually look at the footer, because in the footer of the website you usually have all the pages that are on the actual website. So sometimes it's just easy to scroll there and find something like a B2B registration or wholesale, something like that. But when I clicked create account, it's asking for resale tax ID, which is a great indicator, because they be probably working with distributors only. I mean with B2B with businesses only, so you need to be a real business. That's great. Registration. All right. Let's do this one. It says wholesale distributor, Kong. Good. I just look at it real quick before I even open it. Grellan. Okay. Multiple type of products. Multiple brands. Kong here. DOG, dog. Right. So as I always do, straight to the footer. They do have email here. Email. Phone number. They don't have a contact form. They do have about us. Okay. And that's it. All right. So this, the name is Grellan Company. The Grellan Company. And they have registered request an account. All right. But is it a wholesale? Online resellers that intend to list our products on third parties such as but not listed, limited to Amazon. Yeah, will not. They will not sell it to us. It's very common. It's just, yeah, but what we have to deal with. But, at least trying to get it. If you'd be able to get account, imagine how huge that would be. People getting discouraged too soon just are as anybody else. I don't like to do what everybody else is doing. I want to be better. So when it comes to, knowing or seeing that they don't like Amazon sellers, sure, let me talk to guys first before I move to the next one, right? So just because of this, they do ask for resale certificate. This is what you want to see in the registration. That's real wholesale business to business registration. So I'll add it. Right. Now we have list of our suppliers. And now we want to contact them, right? We have the initial contact, we have the follow-ups. People be sleeping on the follow-ups. The follow-ups are very strong. Sometimes you just get an answer like, sorry, I missed your first email. Sorry, I forgot to answer, right? So follow-ups are very strong. And believe it or not, there's so many people not doing, follow-ups and they're missing a lot. So what I would do, I like to prioritize things. When the distributor has a registration, which is straight up B2B registration, wholesale registration, I just go and fill it. So in this case, if I fill up this registration, I put this date, which is this date, I would type registration. Right? So I know on this date, I fill up the registration. Let's say a couple of days pass, it's individual. Sometimes when you fill a registration, they will tell you, give us up to 5 days, before we get back to you. Let's say the 5 days passed and I want to follow up. Now, you always want to use all contact options you have. So with this first one, we have the registration link, we have the phone number, and we have the email, because none of them had actually the contact form. Hold on, I think there was a contact form. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Anyway, if I did a registration, now I would either send an email or I would call them or to follow up for the registration, ask the question such as if they're looking for additional info or if they have basically the answer if your account has been approved or not. So I would do, let's say, on the 30th, this month doesn't have 30 days. So I would do something like, who knows, 3rd, I would say like this, next one in a week, and let's say phone number, and I would fill this up after obviously doing that first. So let's say in a week later, I would pick up the phone and I would call them, right? And maybe it didn't work. I left a voicemail, but basically, yes, on this date, I tried to call them, didn't work, right? I left the voicemail, they're not getting back, with the registration. So maybe a couple of days later, I would do email, meaning at this day, I literally just sent an email to follow up on that registration, telling them I also left a voicemail, right? And of course, you can put the comments right there, like left email, answer. It's just for you to track it. And the dates are very important, obviously. You do not want to wait too long. You don't want to really follow up the very next day. Give them 2-3 days. And like I said, with the registrations, they sometimes tell you how long they need to get back to you. There's also one trick if you are not able to find contact info about the distributor on the site. I mean, yes, I do see the email and the phone number here, but let's say it's not there. I'd be scrolling at the bottom and look at the social media icons, right? Here I do see they have a Facebook. So I open their Facebook page, and indeed I'm able to find their phone number and email. And this helped me so many times before where they didn't show, the contact info just wasn't there, no contact form, no email, no phone number, nothing. And yeah, so many times I've been able to open their Facebook page and actually I was able to find that info. So that's very helpful. That's about it. I just want to say one more time, like I showed in the previous videos, you can do so much with these Google operators. I used the apostrophes there because I wanted to really find exactly the word Kong, and then I used and or, but you should already know these, and that's about it.